guys, this is Megan Hilt, and today we are doing yet another Etsy product review because they are my absolute favorite, and this is a company I'm super passionate about that I discovered not too long ago. So I was browsing Etsy one day and I came across this shop called Mermaid Cosmetics, and I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. So I looked at their products, and what drew me to her shop is that her eyeshadows are pressed with a very interesting pattern. It is like a mermaid scale pattern, and I liked that a lot. I haven't seen anything like that before. She also has some other patterns, but the mermaid patterns are primarily the ones that are on most of her eyeshadows, and I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really super unique. So I reached out to her, and I asked if she would be interested in working with me, because you'll see why. It's just, I just really wanted to work with this shop. Just from looking at their products, I knew that I just needed to tell everyone else about these products. Like, before I even had tried them, I was like, oh, those look like they're going to be bomb. So I'm super excited about this review. Okay, so I got to pick 3 of the shadows for one of her 3 color palettes, and they're about this big. So each of these in the 3 thought palette, each of the pans is almost exactly the size of a penny. While they are 6 millimeters smaller than our normal eyeshadow pans, they are a millimeter or 2 deeper than our individual pans, so you don't miss out on much product. Plus at $12, you're getting $1 off each color and a free case and sponge applicator. I did not use the sponge applicator, but I think that would actually work pretty well with these shadows if you're someone that wants to use like a sponge applicator. I think that's a great deal, because normally their eyeshadows, now while they are a little tiny bit bigger, normally their eyeshadows are going to be $6 a piece. So I think you're getting a good deal, and especially if you want to try like 3 of the shades just to try it, it's enough to get you hooked. So so exciting. So I picked 3 of the shades in this, and let me tell you about each of the shades that I picked. I'm wearing all 3 on my eyes right now, and I very much love them. So let's talk about Sunken Treasure. Sunken Treasure is a limited edition shadow. It's going to be $6. It's a golden brown shadow with lots of gold glitter and a slate gold shift. Now the eyeshadows may contain natural mica or synthetic mica covered with a metallic oxide like titanium dioxide or iron oxide. They're pressed with a vegan-friendly pressing medium that is alcohol-free and includes rose water, which gives my shadows a light, sweet, rosy scent and makes them moisturizing to your skin. They have all been tested on sensitive skin and personally worn by the creator before they are listed to ensure the colors are buttery smooth, super blendable, and long-lasting. Though with any eyeshadow, I recommend a base or eyeshadow primer to extend wear, pigmentation, and to keep from creasing. So let's talk about Sunken Treasure, which is the first one. And Sunken Treasure is the darkest of the 3 that I picked. Sunken Treasure is this one right here. And I've worn these so many times that the beautiful pressing you can't really see anymore, which is really sad. I mean, you can see it, but it's not as beautiful as it was when I first got it. So I am wearing that one in my crease and smoked out a little bit. It is so beautiful. Let me swatch it for you, okay? And this is, actually, when I received these, I literally screamed when I swatched them because it's just so amazing. And I love the feeling of the scale designs when you're swatching them. So there is the swatch on my finger. There's the swatch on my hand. This is why I do what I do. When there are companies out there that are making products it's such a high quality, it's just, I was just speechless when I'm still speechless again at just how amazing these are. These shadows outperform like all of the high-end eyeshadows that I own. These shadows are just amazing. I'm going to tell you right now, before I even go any further, that these eyeshadows are some of my favorite eyeshadows that I have ever tried. And I have tried a lot at this point. I have about 3 brands that I think are just the best. They're all kind of different, but I have 3 brands and that I love. And if you've watched me, you probably have caught on that I love these brands. This is tied with those. I mean, this is just phenomenal. Phenomenal quality eyeshadow. And this is, again, Sunken Treasure. It's got the glitter in it. It's got the shift. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. So let's keep that on there and we'll swatch the next one. I picked Selkie. Hope that's how you say it. Selkie is a warm tone brown shadow littered with rainbow reflective glitter and magic. And then it has the same thing as the other one had. Okay, I am wearing Selkie on my lower lash line. It's a very nice warm color. I really enjoy it. So this is Selkie right here in the side. Oh, so pretty. There's Selkie on the finger. And let's swatch her right next to the other one. And there's Selkie right there. Very glittery, very beautiful. I mean, just, oof, so pretty. So very pretty. And the last one that I picked is called Plunder. Oh, and again, before I move on, Selkie is also limited edition and it is going to be $6. So the last one I picked is Plunder. It's a Megan color. You'll see it and you'll understand why I picked it. So Plunder is, again, a limited edition shade. It is $6. There are not many left, and you need this, guys. So Plunder is an antique gold shadow with a boatload of holographic rainbow gold glitter. And this puppy is metallic. So if that's not a Megan shadow, I don't know what is. It, again, is $6, and this is the one I'm wearing on my lid. It's beautiful. I die. So there it is on my finger. I mean, come on now. And let's swatch it here on the other side. It's so beautiful. Oh gosh. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So those are the three. Plunder, Sunken Treasure, and Selkie. And let's do one more little swatch of Plunder. Oh, it's so pretty. It's very metallic, it's very glittery, it is very everything that I love. That's so beautiful. I always wear primer, but I wear like a second kind of primer. It is this. It's like a cream shadow base that I consider like a second form of primer. So when I say I've worn them with and without primer, I mean this. I'm actually wearing them without the primer right now. So I've worn them with this base on and without the base. I notice no significant difference. I do not have creasing with these shadows. Sometimes when I get really hot and sweaty, I still will get creasing with some other shadows. Even if I have a primer on, even if I have my second primer on, I will get creasing. I do not get creasing with these shadows. I don't get creasing at all. I don't know what it is, but I do not have any creasing at all. Now, that being said, there is a lot of fallout that you will have when you're putting on these shadows. A ton. And I don't know if that's all the shadows or just these. These have a lot of glitter and stuff in them. I mean, when you have a shadow that has so much glitter and just beautifulness in it, you're going to have some fallout. I recommend putting on doing your eye makeup before you put on your face. And just like using a makeup remover wipe or something just to clean up the fallout. And I mean, when you get such beautiful results, I don't care about fallout. And I understand the fallout, it's because there's glitter, and that's what's falling out. The formula is bomb. They are super buttery, super soft, super blendable. I mean, I didn't even add any extra eyeshadows to this. This is all just those three, except for one other thing I'm going to be telling you about later. But I think it's very wearable, even though it's super glittery and shimmery. You can really blend out some of them to really tone down the shimmer. I do smell the slight rose water scent is still with them. So if you're interested in trying out these eyeshadows, which I highly recommend, if you haven't tried out any of my recommendations before on any of the shops that I've reviewed, you need to try this one out, guys. It will blow your mind. And this is why I'm so passionate about indie and Etsy brands. When I have Etsy brands killing it, absolutely killing it with their formula of their eyeshadows, and then I have other high-end brands that aren't living up to like their hype at all and aren't good. You know what I mean? When I have little brands like this that are amazing and they're not getting the attention they deserve, I just want to like tell everyone about it because it deserves it. These are so very good. Literally some of the best eyeshadows I have ever tried. and I don't see them being dethroned anytime soon. I don't think there's any threat. And for my top 3 eyeshadow companies that I'm really into, I don't see any threat of them being dethroned because they're that good. So amazing, amazing. So what did I say so far? No creasing, super blendable. The pigmentation doesn't fade or anything throughout the day. You don't have any fallout once you get them on your face. It's just while you're putting them on, you will have some fallout. I mean, you will have fallout, just to let you know. Again, super easy to blend and just great, great products. Really great products. I think these are great. I mean, I've used them and used them and used them. I'm nowhere close to hitting pan. So I think this is a phenomenal deal for $12 getting 3 of the shades. It's amazing. I am also going to be purchasing a custom palette from her. I am very excited about that. I need more of these eyeshadows. They're just magnificent. There hasn't been a word created yet in the human language to describe how much I love these eyeshadows. So let's talk about the highlighter she sent me. So she sent me a highlighter, and it is in a little tiny cute little clamshell. And this is what the clamshell looks like. If you get it, just the pan, a 36mm pan, will be $12. If you get it with the clamshell compact, it's $15. So this is what it looks like. It's very glittery and shimmery on the top. And this is what sea glass looks like. And it is again printed with the pattern. You can see the pattern a little better in this one. I am wearing it on my cheeks with nothing else. I didn't want to wear a blush or contour or bronzer or anything. I just wanted to show you what the beautiful, beautiful highlight looks like. I'm also wearing it as my inner corner highlight. I love this highlight. It is probably my favorite highlight that I now own. It's really interesting. I have nothing else like it at all. It's so amazing. So Sea Glass is a gorgeous one-of-a-kind holographic highlighter. It shifts from a baby pink to a mint green depending on the angle and has iridescent glitter for that perfect bit of mermaid sparkle. It is pressed into a 36mm pan and can be ordered as just the pan or in a plastic hand-painted clamshell contact. When ordering the compact, please note what colored glitter you would like on your shell. The base is a flat white, but I personally prefer them jazzed up a bit, like in the picture. If you do not specify, I will just get creative. So this is the most unique, highlight I have. It is very much shifty from the mint green to the baby pink. It's amazing. It literally does end up looking kind of like mermaid scales. Every time I wear it, everyone's like, what are you wearing? It gets me so many compliments. It is so amazing. You can go super heavy. You can go super light. I just am mad about it. It is the most unique highlighter that I own. It's just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Let's swatch this baby. And then a little bit later, I will zoom you in to show you my eye look and everything, okay? But let's swatch this baby. So again, this is $12 if you want it just with the pan, $15 if you want it with the clamshell compact, and it is a holographic highlighter. Okay, so let's swatch this bad boy. I love the way they feel with all the little mermaid, or the little mermaid scales in there. So this is what it looks like swatched. Let's put this on my hand. Ooh, yes. Okay, let me add a little more. There it is. I wonder if I should figure out what angle would shift for you. Anyway, it is just absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. I can't even get the beauty to be completely captured on camera. It is so just absolutely lovely. Very unique. I have nothing like this highlighter ever. I end up using it as an inner corner highlight the majority of the time because it's so much fun. I don't have any fallout with the highlighter. It has glitter in it as well, but I don't have any fallout from the highlighter. It's very, very blendable. I've tried it with many, many different brushes. It's super duper blendable. Super duper blendable. Again, there is the super duper faint rose water scent, which I actually really enjoy. It's very, very very, very faint. If you did not know about it, you would not know it was there, because I didn't realize it was there until I was just finishing up my research just now to make sure I had everything I wanted to say for this video. And then I was like, oh, they're pressed with rose water. Oh, okay. It's very light, so if you're somebody that does not like rose water, don't worry about it. You really can't detect it at all. At all. Unless you're like, your nose is like right in the product, okay? You won't be able to smell it. So don't worry about that. I love these products. I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10. I would like to go higher, but my husband always gets mad at me. He's like, you can't give someone like a 15 out of 10 when 10's the highest thing. So I guess I'll just give you a 10 out of 10. But secretly, it's a 15 out of 10. So I really, really like it. I have nothing bad to say about them. I am so in love with this brand. If you want to feel like a mermaid, go and check out this shop. You will feel like a mermaid. I feel like a mermaid right now. Who doesn't want to feel like a mermaid? Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Super high quality products at very, very, very affordable prices. So if you haven't heard of Mermaid Cosmetics before, I hope you won't forget about them now. They're really, really good. So down in the what is it called? Description box will be the normal stuff. My link for the Etsy shop, for Mermaid Cosmetics Etsy shop. I'll probably put their Instagram down there as well. All of the products that I have, I will link them down there. I will link the 3 color palette. Then I will also link the colors that I have, okay? Just so you can see which ones exactly I was talking about. But I really think these prices are really, really good for what you're getting. These are phenomenal products, and I highly recommend them. I highly recommend them. I usually don't feel like I should give a 10 out of 10, but I have to. I mean, it's so good. And if you guys have watched this long and not gotten bored, she has given me a coupon code that you guys can use for 15% off, and it is Megan Hilt 15. And that will get you 15% off. You need to try these shadows. Even if you just try one shadow, you are going to be blown away by how awesome these are. I mean, just so good, so incredibly good. She will have some new items coming up in her shop this year, so I'm excited to watch them grow and see what else they put out, because the stuff is just super high quality, so amazing, absolutely beautiful, and I just highly recommend them. So thank you so much to Allison for working with me. I would love to work with you guys again. Literally, just name a time and a place. I am there. I am so down with you guys. You are absolutely amazing. I just am mad about your products. I mean, I literally was drooling and screaming when I swatched them the first time. I mean, this is why I do what I do. I do what I do to bring these kind of shops and these kind of shop owners and indie brands to you guys, because you guys deserve to know about them and they deserve to be known about. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out all the links listed down below. Go and give Mermaid Cosmetics some love. Follow them on Instagram if you haven't already. Just, you really should do that. That would mean a lot to me. Hey guys, this is Megan Hilt again. I just realized that I never zoomed in and showed you my eye look, so I'm gonna do that now. Sorry. So this is my eye look. I have Plunder, that's the gold on the lid. I have Sunken Treasure, that is the darker brown on in my crease and kind of worked up. And then I have Selkie, that is the kind of warm brown on my lower lash line. And then of course I have Sea Glass as my inner corner highlight. So let's flip over here. Same thing on this side. I love that inner corner highlight. I think it's so beautiful. And now, here's the highlight on my cheek. Oh, I love it. Let's do it on this side. Ooh, doesn't it look like a mermaid scale? I love it. Okay, thank you guys so much for putting up with me. Okay, back to the video. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Megan Hilt out.